Welcome back, and thanks for joining me on my second video and second run on Mage Monsters number 2 with Gareth. So there is an achievement where if you can do a complete run with just the hero without any units, so you get that achievement. Gareth summons units, so I don't know if that means he's disqualified or what have you, but I'm still giving it a go just to see if I can complete a run with him without purchasing any units, just using summoned units and himself, of course. Got to level 15 in the previous run, hoping to do better this time round. Got to probably think a little bit more, optimize my choices, but we'll see what we do. So we'll start with swordsman again. Gareth is really slow getting into the fight, so maybe I should have gone with archers, but I don't know, next time we'll work out. Alright, so this time he starts on 180 health, so it's a big jump in health, but I think I'm going to work on his damage to start with. Now, just like last time, I'm going to work to increase the tier of my swordsman. So now I'm summoning 5 tier 2. I'm also going to try and get, there we go, summon range, and I'm going to work on upgrading that tier as well. There we go. Not quite there, so pretty much like last time then. But I think that sort of worked. It's got to optimize my, turns a bit further in. Not sure what I really needed. Cleave or deflection. I know you're going to have some shooty guys, but probably not for a round or two. Let's take cleave. But once again, Gareth takes a while to get into the fight, so learning stages. I've got to re-roll because I'm still looking for the upgrade. There we go. So now we're summoning. Each of them is summoning 5 tier 2. Alright, now I'm going to push both of them once just to get the extra unit. So there we go, summoning 6 range now, and we're summoning 6 melee. I think what I'm going to do next is going to save to go straight to tier 2. Just going to try, push the wrong buttons there. Just going to try and get my unit strength up, and then use these particular selections to improve Gareth. So yeah, so we're just gonna take cleave. I'll get rid of that. Alright, so these both are up. I'll have to go another fight. Let's go another fight. Now obviously for every 100 gold you get an additional 10 when you complete a round. The idea is to save it up to like 500 to get a max 50 bonus. I'm wondering as well if the early game I should be saving, but I think I'll try that in a different run. Obviously with units and such, that might be the optimal way to go. Might be the same without. Alright, so I don't really want these. This is fine, I'll take health. I don't know if I should have re-rolled. Don't know if I should be trying to get, max cleave and deflection, which seemed to be good for Gareth. Plus also at the early levels, I'll have to try this probably on the 3rd run, but there's the advantage, the upgrade where every round that you complete he gets an additional 15 health. Obviously, compounding, that's better to start earlier than late. So I probably should have also looked into that, but I'm only just thinking about it now. So we'll see how we go. So we're going to unlock that tier 2. I'm going to get rid of this guy because we are trying to do the achievement if at all possible. So get rid of him. Now I want to push this up again, so we're upgrading, so we're summoning tier 3 units as a base. Sorry, words, I'll get there in the end. There we go. So now we're summoning tier 3 units there as a base. At least for the ranged units. We'll do the melee units next. He really needs his deflect up. So his armor's nothing. Oh no, his armor's 5. His armor's 5. So what do we need to? How much damage are these things doing? How much damage do my dice do? Got to pay some more attention to that as well in the future. All right, but for now, I'm just going to increase the base damage. Going to get the 2 melee upgrades that I need. Yep, so 6 at each tier 3. I think that should be okay. I'm going to try and... Oh, I don't need deflection obviously this round, but let's work on it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should be just trying to tier up my units as maximum as possible and then worry about these other things, but let's increase that deflect. So 1 round. Yeah, I think we can handle these imp guys. Let's get cleaved now. Alright, now we're going to go next tier. Get rid of this guy again. Don't want him. Now we've got to upgrade our base summons again. So that's the melee done. Ooh, don't have enough here. But these guys, they weren't very strong last time. What did I take? I think I took Inferno. Alright, well, don't have Inferno this time. We'll just have to hope that Gareth and the boys can get it done. That Inferno might have been helpful. But we'll see. Looks like we're getting there. About to be able to summon more units. Yeah. Got there in the end. I'm just going to focus on the so this is the thing I should have got right at the very beginning. A couple of these maybe. At this point though, I'm just going to focus on the cleave. Alright, so I need to upgrade this. Wrong button. Well, that's a bit of a dumb move. Got to reroll. There we go, that's the upgrade. Need 1 more. Lucky. Okay, so both summoning tier 4 units. So next time I should try and save up to get this tier 5 and then upgrade him again and then work on Gareth. He's got a bit of a clobbering then. Let's just upgrade Gareth's damage. Alright, these guys are tough. They look tough. Alright, I'm gonna try that spell. But what do we got? We got Rain of Death, Toxic Blast. Not gonna do that. Move slower. Meteor. Let's try this. Alright, then I'm saving for tier 4, so let's see if we can't do this without upgrading. We can. Alright, good. I'm pretty sure my spells don't hurt my own units, so there's that. Now Gareth doesn't have a lot of health, but I'm just going to re-roll that. And take that damage upgrade. Alright, we can unlock tier 4. Excellent. I'm going to get rid of this unit. So now, not at the moment, but next round, assuming I survive this round, should be able to upgrade and get my spells up to tier 5 summons. Oh no, Gareth. Oof, I was clicking buttons then. Alright, let's just give him some more health. It's clear that he doesn't have enough damn health. But not enough armor. Or both. At least in this particular strategy. Alright, really want to save. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, that worked. Come on. Ooh, they've gotten some archers. That's no good. But about to be able to summon. There we go. That was close. That was close. Alright, so 30% chance for extra wave. That could be helpful. This would summon extra units. What am I at? I'll take this. Guaranteed extra 7 ranged units now. I unlock tier 5. Get rid of this. Alright, now I'm gonna upgrade my melee. Ooh, I've got to spend gold. That's not good. Can't afford it now because I had to spend that gold. Alright. I'll save it. It's archers. Hopefully that knocked a chunk out, yes. These demon dudes are pretty good. For soaking fire at the very least. Cleaver deflection. Cleaver deflection. Let's take deflection. Let's reroll. Alright. So now I'm summoning tier 5 units. There. Let's work on the archers. One more of those. There we go. So now all my summons are tier 5. So now we just got to work on the numbers. Gareth, mate, you've got to do better, buddy. You're just way too slow. Or maybe I should put them down here so he doesn't have to walk around people. Alright, take cleave. One away from maxing that out. Alright, this is as far as I got last time. It wasn't so much these dragon warrior guys, it was these really fast cavalry guys just murdered me. So let's Gareth that. He's got good cleave, he doesn't have good armor, does good damage. Should I upgrade this? Summon 3 waves. 33, yeah. No, I'm just going to try and get more bodies. Put more bodies in front of these guys. There we go. Oh, ran out of money. Oh. Okay, so deflection. I don't think I need this. I think this should have got early. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's see if we can get past this time. We're definitely doing bad. We clumped them up. Maybe it was the rain of fire. But okay, I'm definitely gonna take some upgrade, some armor. Alright, so still gonna work at this. I want reroll. Alright, so we've got 8 of these blokes. Oh Jesus, okay. Those are both casters. So just more bodies. Need more bodies. So we're at 9. 9 melee guys. Feels like I'm way behind. Yeah, this full on stone spell is not shit. So got through that. Good-o. So I could give Gareth more damage. But I'm actually going to give him health. Alright. Reroll. There we go. Alright, so we're doing 10 melee guys. 10 melee guys. Let's... 8 ranged guys. Nah, did not put those rocks where they needed to go. Come on, lads. Oh, they're strong at least. There we go, we got through it. Right, I'm going to take that last deflect. Alright. So 9, 10. Alright, so with 10 of each. 10 of each. 10 of each. I'm going to spend an upgrade on Gareth. We'll give him some more armor. Alright, because... I mean, he's doing 100 damage a hit. How does... I mean, assuming that this is just taking off, you know, 11 off the damage an enemy's doing, that's not a whole lot. Maybe I should just sunk it into health, or... So many questions, not enough answers. Alright. Should drop some rocks here when I get a chance. There we go, some rocks. Ooh. Drop some more units. Yeah, I don't know if that armor's really helping. Alright, let's work on cooldown a little bit. Let's work on cooldown a bit more. And a bit more. And a bit more. Alright, cooldowns are dropping, that's good. What do we got here? These are like tanky, these are fast, and these throw things, I think, if I remember correctly. So let's try and bottle them up again. Yeah, that's it. Crush their front rank. Those rocks. Those rocks are great. Who'd have thought throwing stones would be so helpful? Let's work on that cooldown again. 8 boss dudes. What was this? Okay, 15% chance more stuns. What is it at the moment? 10% chance. Is this going to go to 25 or to 15? 25. Okay, so that's good. All right, well let's do that again. And then we could push this for an extra wave, or just straight up more damage. I'm gonna re-roll. Take the cooldown. Oh, can't afford to re-roll. So that's just a flat 12% damage. This plus 12 damage. How much damage does this do? Damage enemy units for 12 each wave. Alright, let's just double it then. Yes? Yes, that straight up doubled. Alright. 8 of these boss guys. Let's clump them up, drop rocks on them. Not as good. Must be all the armor. Still not shit, but not as good. Gareth is still alive. Alright, I'm just gonna increase the damage again. Yeah, so just increase that damage again. Not a lot of guys, but they must be getting tougher. You know what? I'm gonna work it. Getting another unit. And an upgrade. Alright, let's give Gareth some more armor. Some. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give him some regen. Alright, let's drop some rocks. Alright, not quite half their health. Cooldown certainly helps. Let's drop some bodies. Gareth is still alive. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, let's take that. So 12 bodies. 12 bodies. Let's... these look like heavies, so... probably got lots of hit points. Let's upgrade Gareth. Let's get his cleave, that last one of cleave. Let's get more regeneration. Let's up his damage. How much health has he got? Let's up his health. Let's up his damage. Can't afford anything. Probably should have got another spell. That's a bit lazy of me. Yeah, those rocks. We've got this. Gareth is doing a good job. I'll take the cooldown. That's a big fallen angel-y looking dude. Reaper. Flying devil. So what do we got? We've got 12. You know what, I'm going to take another spell. I did just say I was being a silly bugger, and why not taking a 4th spell? So what do we got here? Lightning jumps between enemies, hitting up to 8, base damage 15, damage increased by 5 every time it hits an enemy. Poison 8 damage every second. Is this like a gas or area of effect? Slower. Yeah, let's take this. It regens. Cooldowns faster, sorry, not regens. Alright, so I've got my 4 spells. Gotta lock that up. Gotta see about improving this. So slows their attack speed, increased duration. I'll take a reroll. Take another up, cooldown. Alright. So every 10 seconds. Almost every 20. Alright. So this slows people down. Let's throw my dudes out. Get the rocks on. Yeah, it's like a cloud. Alright. Gotta remember that I can use it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. It slowed me down. Let's get another cooldown. I think I'm only one. I've got to reroll for that last cooldown. There we go. So we're just a flat 30% faster. Let's upgrade Gareth some. Where's he at here? A little bit more health. A little bit more regen. A little bit more damage. I do not know what these are. Some sort of bat and a stabby dude. Alright, well let's group our guys up. Okay, we're range guys. Alright, well, units. Got some more boys. That's it. Got there. I think that cooldown's actually saved me there, otherwise I might have chewed through my dudes a bit too fast. Duration. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, Gareth is just dying too fast though. Damage. Damage. Generation. Generation. Ooh, 2 dragons and 2 shaman, demon-y shaman dudes. This is bad. This is very bad. Oh. Pushing buttons in a panic there, as you saw. I died. What was that? I'll have to go back and check. I think it was round or level 25. That's still pretty good, and I've still got lots of questions about the optimized way to, you know, get to those later levels. I mean, Gareth was getting reasonably strong, but he was taking just too much damage at the same instance. He was too slow to get into the fight, and I just didn't have enough units, so I wasn't sure. Maybe I should have picked up those additional spells sooner. I think that might be the best go this time around, or time 3 on my third run. If I can speak some English. I think on that third run, in that first round, I'm also going to try and find the health upgrade for Gareth. If I can get a couple of those early, should balloon his health out quite nicely. So anyway, thank you. See you again in the third video.